Let's be honest. If I hear one more guru talk about manifesting your dreams or positive vibes only, I'm going to throw my laptop out the window. It's noise. It's pretty, but it's thin. For 2 decades, I've been on the inside of businesses that exploded, and I've watched careers that were on fire completely flame out. And here is the raw, uncut truth I learned. Success isn't a lottery. It's a mastery of boring old-school principles that never ever expire. When you strip away the motivational fluff, the yacht pictures, and the rented Lamborghinis, success is a simple, repeatable roadmap. I call it the 8 C's of success. We're not doing a lecture today. This is a conversation between 2 people who are absolutely done with mediocrity. This is where we get real and a little bit brutal. Number 1. Character, your invisible resume, the integrity trap. Let's start with the one you can't see, but the one that matters the most. Character. Think of character as your invisible resume. Before anyone trusts your talent, they test your integrity. They want to know, can I trust you with the ball when the game is on the line? You can be the most brilliant designer, the savviest trader, or the most visionary entrepreneur. But if your word is hollow, people will avoid you faster than a cheap suit. You know the guy, the one who always has an excuse, the one who takes credit for others' work, the one who promises the world and delivers a coffee stain. Here's the gut punch question. When you walk out of a room, what is the first word people use to describe you? Is it smart or is it reliable? Warren Buffett said it perfectly. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. That is the single most terrifying truth in business. Talent opens the door, but character is the anchor that keeps the ship from sinking in a storm. If you're cutting corners right now, if you're fudging the numbers, or if you're telling small, harmless lies, stop. You are actively building a foundation of quicksand. Integrity wins long before talent even gets out of bed. Can you trust yourself to do the right thing when no one is watching? If the answer is no, stop chasing the money and start fixing the man or woman in the mirror. Number 2, commitment, the art of staying when everyone else ghosts. When life gets hard, and it will, most people disappear. They ghost their dreams like a bad first date. Think about every success story you genuinely admire. Was it easy? No. Was it fast? No. Whether it's Elon Musk literally sleeping on a factory floor during the Model 3 production hell, or a single mother taking night classes for a decade while working 2 jobs, that story was written by someone who simply stayed. Commitment means you show up for the dirty work. You show up when no one is clapping. You show up when your progress feels microscopic, like you're chipping away at a mountain with a spoon. Why? Because consistency compounds, and time only rewards those who don't quit. You see someone blow up overnight, but what you didn't see was the decade they spent toiling in anonymity. Ask yourself, are you committed to the outcome, or just committed to the feeling of wanting the outcome? It's a massive difference. Winners don't hope, they simply stay. Number 3, clarity, the laser focus. Imagine trying to shoot a basketball while wearing a blindfold. That's how the majority of people chase success, with no target, just vague, fuzzy hope. They want to be rich or happy or successful. What does that even mean? Clarity is power. When you know exactly what the bullseye looks like, your entire life gets sharper. Your decisions are easy. Does this action move me toward the target? Yes or no? Your time becomes sacred, and all those shiny distractions lose their grip. Let me tell you a secret. I once coached a brilliant entrepreneur who was stuck. Why? He had 15 different projects, all 10% finished. We spent an entire weekend getting clear. We killed 14 projects and put all his resources on the one with the biggest potential. 6 months later, he closed his first $1 million deal. The hard question: if you achieved all your goals today, what exactly would your life look like? What color is the car? What's the number in the bank? What is your exact job title? The more detailed and painful the answer, the faster you move toward it. A blurred vision creates blurred results. Get a magnifying glass and focus. Number 4, competence. Get so good they have to pay you. Stop chasing validation. Stop chasing trends. Start chasing skill. The day you become truly excellent at what you do, the day you become competent, is the day you stop begging for opportunities. Opportunities start begging for you. Steve Martin, the comedian, said it best: "Be so good they can't ignore you." That's not arrogance, that's a roadmap. It means studying relentlessly. It means failing in private, improving, and repeating the cycle. Every single hour you invest in mastery is an hour that puts you miles ahead of the person who gave up after trying once and whining that it was too hard. If I paid you $1 million right now, could you deliver $1 million worth of value? If your honest answer is no, then stop blaming the system and get back to work. Your skill level is the most accurate reflection of your paycheck. Number 5. Confidence. The quiet preparation. Confidence is often misunderstood. It's not loud arrogance or peacocking. Confidence is quiet preparation. It's the thing that allows a young artist to keep painting even when no one buys her work. It's what allows a startup founder to keep pitching after 30 brutal rejections. If you don't genuinely believe in the value of your own craft, why in the world should anyone else risk believing in you? You are the CEO of your own life, and if the CEO looks doubtful, the stock plummets. Confidence doesn't come from motivational hype videos. It comes from competence and a stack of small, ugly wins you've built over time. It's knowing deep down that you've done the reps. The mirror test. When you look at your past work and your current skill set, do you feel an honest sense of self-respect? If you don't, you have a competency problem, not a confidence problem. Fix the former, and the latter takes care of itself. Number 6. Courage. Fear's little brother. Here is the one thing no one tells you. Fear never leaves you. Every brave person you admire, every successful person, was absolutely terrified. They just decided to move with the fear, not wait for it to vanish. Courage is not the absence of fear. It's the willingness to do what must be done in spite of it. Think about it. The absolute best opportunities, the biggest contracts, the toughest conversations, the scariest leaps, always hide directly behind a wall of fear. That pit in your stomach is actually proof that you're about to grow. I knew a top salesperson who would literally get sick before a massive pitch, but he always showed up. He always made the call. When I asked him how he did it, he just laughed and said, "I just decided the pain of staying where I was worse than the pain of failing publicly." Next time you're nervous about applying for that job, starting that company, or speaking up in the meeting, remember that fear is simply the gatekeeper to your next level. Go through the gate. Number 7. Consistency. The Mr. Beast formula. Small steps daily. Success isn't built on motivation. Motivation is a sugar rush that lasts until lunch. Success is built on discipline. Anyone can be excited on Monday. You have a fresh cup of coffee, a clean slate, and all the ideas. The real question is, can you still push on Thursday at 3 p.m. when nobody is watching? The coffee is cold and you're tired. It's just like fitness. You don't get ripped by working out once for 8 hours. You get there by doing 30 minutes daily. No matter how you feel, how busy you are, or how small the progress seems. Look at Mr. Beast Jimmy Donaldson. Before he was a global phenomenon, he was just a kid uploading videos that nobody cared about. He started his channel in 2012. For the first few years, his videos got 100 views, mostly his mom and his friends. No fancy equipment, no viral moment, just a teenager recording, editing and uploading again and again. He failed at gaming videos, reaction clips and weird challenges. He just kept showing up. It took him over a year of posting with no traction before he saw real results. And even then it wasn't an explosion. It was a slow, agonizing burn. But that slow burn turned into a wildfire. The lesson: your first 50 videos might flop. Your first 100 blog posts might not get noticed. But every upload, every sentence, every edit builds your skill, sharpens your instincts, and increases your odds. The algorithm might not see you yet, but if you keep showing up, one day they'll wonder where you suddenly came from, not realizing you've been there all along. The question for you: if you promised yourself to stay consistent, no breaks, no excuses for the next 12 months, what could your life look like a year from now? Be honest. The answer is probably terrifyingly good. Number 8. Contribution. Your value is your ticket to the top. Let's be honest. Talent, courage and consistency will get you started, but value is what keeps you in the game and makes you rich. In life, money doesn't chase people. It chases usefulness. Every dollar you've ever earned came from one simple transaction. You gave someone something they needed. That's value. If you fix small problems for people, they'll pay you a little. If you fix bigger, more painful problems for more people, they'll pay you a fortune. Think about it. A cleaner solves a basic problem, keeping your space neat. A doctor solves a life-threatening problem, keeping you alive. A top software engineer solves a problem that impacts millions of customers and generates billions of dollars. All are valuable, but not equally. Their income reflects the size of the problem they solve, the skill they mastered, and the number of people their solution impacts. So if you ever catch yourself whining, "Why am I not earning more?" ask a better, more brutal question. What problem am I solving, and how many people does it actually help? Now, being valuable isn't enough. You also have to be effective. This is where productivity comes in. You can be the smartest person in the room, but if you can't convert your brilliant ideas into tangible results, your talent is just wasted potential. Productivity is how you turn time into progress. Two graphic designers are both talented. One delivers one high-quality project in 2 weeks. The other delivers 3 in the same time frame. Who gets more money, more recommendations, and grows faster? The productive one. Productivity magnifies your value. In the real world, money is just a certificate of value delivered. You don't get paid for time, you get paid for impact. If your 1 hour creates more impact than someone else's 10 hours, the market rewards you accordingly. So stop chasing success, chase usefulness. Ask yourself daily, how can I make someone's life easier today? What can I create, improve, or solve that others truly need? How can I do it faster, smarter, or better than before? Do that consistently, and success won't be a destination, it will be your shadow. People don't fail because they're unlucky. They fail because they have not yet found how to make themselves indispensable. When your presence becomes truly valuable, your absence becomes expensive. Sharpen your skills, refine your usefulness, and multiply your productivity, because in the economy of success, value is the only real currency. There they are, the 8 C's of success. No magic, no fluff, just a framework built on decades of real-world results. Character keeps you trusted, commitment keeps you standing, clarity keeps you focused, competence keeps you respected, confidence keeps you moving, courage keeps you growing, consistency keeps you improving, contribution, your value and productivity keeps you rewarded. So let me end with the hardest question of all. Look at your life right now. Look at your bank account. Look at your career trajectory. If your income was directly tied to the size of the problem you solve for the world, what would you need to improve right now? Your value or your productivity? I want you to tell me in the comments below. Pick 1 C that you're going to master in the next 90 days. I'll be there reading every single one.